Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is a reading for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, wherever Pisces may fall in your chart or in your environment. Keep in mind, tarot is entertainment. If it does not resonate with you, feel free to check other aspects of your chart in some of my other videos. Now, as we get started, thank you for my returners for your continued support and all of the newcomers that chose to stop by today. All right, as we get into the reading, feel free to check out the description box. A lot of information there. I appreciate your comments, likes, and shares. I think they're funny and read them all. Love you to pieces. Also check the community board, and here on YouTube we have the member section and merchandise. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are off to a beautiful day, and if you hadn't seen kind of like the daily vibe, but we call it the Saturday noon reading, check that out. Okay, really cool information in there. I'm going to get us started with an oracle card that just like grabbed me. So I was like, okay, this is where we're going with it. And then I'm going to shuffle out from the Road to Nowhere oracle deck. So I hope we ain't feeling nowhere-ish. Or maybe that just talks about the unknown, honey. We're going to shuffle up some stuff as to what, honey. But you are being lifted up from the illusions and feeling stuck if you just listen. Okay? The card said that, not me, but it was totally like, it was perfect. So here we have, and I'm listening too. You'll be telling me you listen too. We have perspective. And I was just caught by this card. It says, none of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. And the way Earth seems so tiny and this big element of nothingness. See what I'm saying? So the fact that I sat there just now live on camera and grabbed the oracle deck that says the road to nowhere. Look at nowhere. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Perspective. This little challenging word. It's like, if that word isn't challenging, honey, between receptivity and reciprocity and perception and perspective, I just say whichever one I be thinking. All right. So it says, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Oh my gosh. Look at the bigger picture of life. I'm laughing. You really have to check out the reading that we did earlier this morning. Step away from the blinker vision and step away from the blinkered vision and reactive frame of mind of me against them. Change your perspective. Shift your point of view and zoom out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. Ooh, yes I do sometimes. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for our eventual extinction. No, they're not talking about Pisces, but somebody out there doing something. We build fences and walls and create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her, okay? It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experiences that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash in the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of salt in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture. We have seen bigger picture 3 times. Ooh, this is deep. Go deep with me. Y'all know I can't help you. We had a reading today, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, sometime, I can say this week, because Saturday is the last day of the week. There was a reading that says things may happen to you in threes. And I was like, oh, fuck that. I don't want to talk about that, because usually when that happens, it's like some crazy stuff. But check out bigger picture, and the reading that we had this morning said bigger picture. So you had 3 bigger pictures today, Pisces. I don't know, like, if that's I'm not being, of course not schizophrenic, but you know, what is it when like you sweep your foot with a broom or something like that? I'm not being that, but I am being aware that it just said it in the first paragraph, in the last paragraph, and the reading from this morning. And those are threes, and there's a transit that promotes things happening in threes. So that's crazy. You got bigger picture 3 times, buddy. That's for somebody. And I'll take it because it was kind of cool, right? Anywho, to find common ground came after that. So that could also be the message in finding common ground, sweeties, to find deep compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and will ever be. And they also said timeline 1 billion times. So timeline, bigger picture, okay? That may be important because, like, who hasn't been hearing about this timeline shift and timeline, right? And so, babe, I think that is, like, more important than anything right now, today, or at this moment. So when I talked about lifting you up, that's because I saw lift up. Ooh, we got some ships possibly coming in for the stars. Do I got any stars in the audience? Okay. I like that. Let me turn this light up. Well, it's about as much as it's going to do. Okay. Current situation. All right. About this bigger picture and perspective. Let's get the current situation here. Oh, okay. We got a 7. We got tied. Okay. Somebody's channeling. Are you channeling? Somebody's channeling something to you. Okay. Because here's that listen again. Here's listen. And something's being channeled. Okay. Something is being channeled and possibly handed to you. But it's like, I don't know, or your hands tied, or their hands tied, somebody's hands tied, we tied together, we're in this together. Okay. What about this tied are we going to learn about? Okay, I like that. St. Francis. Okay, we're in this together. Okay, and the star again. I like that. Time traveling. Organization of the unknown. Key to the temple. Okay, so we have the number 7. We have 58 and we have 36. Let's see what this has in store for us today. Something in your life is looking for a deeper commitment. This could be a career path, a relationship, or a creative project. There has been enough dancing around it. If you want to pursue this part of your life more, say yes to move forward. Or, maybe it's time to do something different if you're not ready for this commitment at the moment. And so it's like, nah, it's that first one. So I'm going to read it again. There has been enough dancing around it. If you want to pursue this part of your life more, say yes to move forward. Or, no, I'm going to say yes to move forward. Pisces, if you agree, right now, type yes into the comments, okay, to move forward. And let's go with forward. We have St. Francis here. And since I talked about an organization and then being tied, sometimes it's to the beliefs. And with the star next to it, it's like you are a little bit different. I also appreciate that St. Francis represents like nature. Okay. And then just because this is my reading, intuitively, when I looked into St. Francis deeply, I saw a separation a lot from the fraternities and the sororities. So it's like men and women were treated different, but there was all of this energy about the love for nature and the animals, which is sweet. So most people may know St. Francis for that. But when I looked into St. Francis, I immediately saw that it was like this segregation between masculine and feminine energies to me. Okay. And then in the reading we did this morning, it did talk about the Pleiadians and how they were here to help mend the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, which could be the sun and the moon, and how those transits are affecting, and how that energy could have segregated us all. The more corporate, active, extroverted people, the more spiritual, introverted, different people, and how it's like all of us are in this together. That is so dope. And for you to kind of like be who you are and be encouraged to pursue that, because it will be respected. The Star card gives me that Six of Wands energy where you will be seen for who you are. You don't have to hide that anymore. It's not a competition. And we used to measure success by what they taught us in school and what our families taught us to do. And you may be a little bit different. You know, my parents or mother did not understand that I wanted to do music. I wanted to do something different. You know, I was weird. I was different. I was totally like not like the kids around us. And it was so hard for her to accept, right? And then we grew up, and here we are, maybe late 90s, 2000. You got Erykah Badu, and then Little Kim, and then Lauryn Hill, and then Nicki Minaj. And baby, when Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj had their reign, she was like, you know what? You did that. You should do that. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like now? Now you see that, you know, it's not a hobby. Like, people get paid for it. So anywho, doesn't have to be that way for you. But I do see that a separation of some sort, and being tied to that and releasing ourselves from that, and then being seen, being appreciated, being rewarded, as I saw the ships and stuff like that coming in. So now we have the number 36. And the number 36, let's see, hold on, is the Star. It says a bright shining light and expansive perspective. Didn't we start this reading with perspective? This card is about aligning with your true self. Your authentic self attracts your goals and dreams closer. When we are attuned with our natural self, we more effortlessly eliminate that which does not serve us. Shine on, you stunning star. You are beautiful just how you are. Okay? Somebody needed to hear that today. It's like, change your perspective. You are the bigger picture. Yes, you are different, but different runs what looks like the known universe, and the unknown universe is full of so much. But maybe this earth, and look, and I'm not even a feminist or a sexist or any of that, but I was about to say this man's world is ran a certain way, and it's just a mere piece of salt in a huge, unimaginable space of everything and nothing at all. And it's like, sweetheart, be you, do you, because the support will be there. I'm telling you that, you know, just to kind of like comfort you, but you don't even need that or to know that. It doesn't matter if others see you and all this, that, and the other, because this card is shifting you to move forward into your true self, and your true self does not need accolades or a reward to be itself. You are yourself and perfectly yourself. But I do feel there are beautiful things that come with that. How about that? Okay, that is what I got. I do hope that it helps. Until next time, guys. Namaste.